Welcome to Cannondale Village, which is located in Wilton, Connecticut. And here we opened the Kudos Shed, which is the extension of Kudos Curators, an online portal within the Alvarez Gallery website that promotes the work of curators. Okay, here at the shed, there's several components you want to take into consideration. One is that, as you can see, it is completely sealed. And the reason for that is because we do not want anyone seeing what's inside unless they come here and pay the Cannondale Village a visit. Why we're doing that is because we want to put the importance on building community within this neglected, beautiful village from the 1700s or 1800s, you know? That's the first component. The second component is that no phones are allowed because we do not want you to take any photos. There's no social media until the exhibition actually comes down. Okay, again, we're trying to bring people over to see it. If they want to see it, they have to come see it. And thirdly, we're also sending a message that wherever there's creativity and innovation, you do not need to actually build Pritzker award-winning architectural structures that are going to cost you tens of millions of dollars. And actually, there's one more component. The other component is very critical because we actually challenge curators to actually choose only one work to curate in the shed. So imagine having a space that small and only being able to curate one piece of artwork and still impress people or move the bar forward in quality art or well curated works. So that is actually the fourth component of this creation of the Alvarez Gallery. You can do it in a simple historic shed like this one, which we actually restored to show excellent and well curated art. Welcome to Kudos Shed.
It's unexpected, the element of surprise, and we entered in this universe of music, dance, the ideas, the unifying, the healing and transformative power of music, and the unifying power of music. And thank God you didn't explain.
Yes, it's very important.
That was the element of surprise is key.
And the myth, yeah. Second experience, and I have to say, the second time wasn't less impactful than the first one. I think it's really well executed. I think the environment itself, kind of the context of your experience is beautifully curated, and it brings to focus the message. And the visuals are fantastic. Obviously the sculpture itself at the center of it, and the music really helps bring about the whole experience into a cohesive message.
Yes,
so
and the
really
intimacy, the smallness of the place gives you intimacy and communion. The three of us, we had a very special moment of connection.
Absolutely.
And it was very intimate.
So important.
Intimate, and we all feel uplifted.
I mean, it's a very interesting piece because I'm trying to get clues by looking at the subject's eyes, and it's very ambiguous. You can't tell if the individual is in pain or in ecstasy or has just given up.
I'm amazed. I honestly, I'm someone who researches everything I do before I do it, and I purposely read nothing further than the article where I learned about the exhibit, and it's just amazing to walk into this space.
Yeah, I love art. I like painting and stuff, and it's great to see somebody doing something that's so unique. It blows my mind that there's people out there who just, kind of expand the space of art. I really love that.
I think it's fantastic. I think, as you said, Wilton is an educated community. It's an open-minded community. It has all of the infrastructure here for something like this to take off, and it's a community that has a little bit less art in it than some of our neighboring communities. And so, welcome. We're so glad that you're here, that you're doing this, and we'll get the word out. And yeah.
And this is a very intimate way of experiencing art right here. Right? because the whole presentation was very dramatic in a good way, right? Not in a silly way, but in a good way. I had no idea what we were going to see, and then you see it, and then you engage with it, and you try to understand, or not. So it's really quite a special moment in a place where there used to be rakes and shovels and bags of fertilizer. So it's great. It's a wonderful moment.
I like that the artist said that art is political, because we need that in the world today.
And along with that there's a balance to be had between the political side and it being too personal. You've got to hit the sweet spot there.
This is a fabulous venue to see fantastic art that I wasn't expecting to be captured in this small little village, and I welcome this to Wilton.
My experience started out being startled by the beginning of the exhibit, and then fascinated by what I learned listening to Robert Longo speak about his various art projects. So I loved it.